met Laura and Lori, they were really thinking about how can we create a school where working with the family is at the heart of what we do. And being able to see Gillen Brewer grow from its infancy into where we are 25 years later has been just a life-changing experience for me.
We had these ambitious goals. We're going to make a difference in the lives of as many children as we can touch. And we're going to create a school where the parents can come to and where they can get support and learn about their child and help us learn about their child and leave here really knowing how to advocate for their child. So that was kind of our broad goal.
Slowly, as people started to learn about the school, you'd get your second kid and your third kid, and soon we had full classrooms, and we added another classroom. And one of the biggest milestones for Gillen Brewer was the change in 2004 when we decided to expand the program. And literally over a summer, we doubled in size. And we went from 48 to 86 kids, from 22 to 55 staff. We lived and breathed it, and that's how we developed the school together. In every other context, special is seen as a positive term, yet when it comes to education, there's a stigma attached. And we have an obligation to correct that thinking, to understand that our students have something really important to offer, and our responsibility as the staff is to bring that out.
One of the greatest things about working here is just seeing the changes in the kids. Every day, you can see the growth in them, and I think they even notice it about themselves, which is rewarding for everyone.
We are not afraid to take a risk in working with some students that other schools find very challenging. We embrace the challenge. We look forward to trying to partner with the families to figure out how can we move a child forward, how can we uncover that specialness that is so important to who that child is, and how do we celebrate who that child is in an educational environment.
And it's wonderful to be able to sometimes reflect with some of our kids who actually remember how hard it was for them when they first came to make friends, and now realizing not only do they have friends, but they now have the skills to go off and make new friends.
That's the part that we get really excited about with our students, is when they own their own learning and when they take responsibility for their own learning, and they feel proud of what they know and they feel proud of what they can teach other people. And we see that happen all the time with our students.
The one steadfast goal has always been making a difference for the child, but also making a difference for the family. And I would say that has not changed at all. The staff, I would say, is incredible, and in my mind it's because of Donna. She's so driven and so motivated. Everything she does is for the kids, and I think the staff feels that motivation and joins her in that passion. She has just created an atmosphere of people who are so dedicated.
Everybody wants to be here and believes so passionately in what they're doing, so it makes for a very rich environment. There's a great exchange of ideas. And it doesn't matter how difficult the day is, everybody walks in the next day with the same energy, the same level of the commitment, the same desire to stretch themselves as they're also stretching the children that they work with.
Being flexible here is a very popular word, especially that we use with the kids as well, with each other as colleagues. Because each child is so different, they have so many different needs, you have to be able to switch up what you're doing and just try something new.
If there was something that I would say to the staff or the teachers to motivate them to keep going, it would be, you are making a true difference. And I'm not sure a lot of people in their day-to-day jobs have a chance to make that kind of impact and that kind of lasting difference. But that's what I would say, that what you're doing really matters and is making a measurable change in the life of a child.
We've established things that we know work well for a lot of our kids. And it's that thinking that we can do some things better to serve more kids and different kinds of kids that makes Gillen Brewer so unique. And we want to make sure that we can preserve that and we can grow that and we can share that with as many kids as possible because we know the impact that it has on kids and families.
But I think our goal always is to have a community of people who believes in what we're doing, who has the same passion that everyone who works here does, and who really just wants to help the kids, who really just wants to see, we're going to meet these kids, we're going to help them figure out what their challenges are, we're going to identify what's special, and we're going to move, and we're going to work, and we're going to get you to the next step, and then the next step, and then the next step.